What happens when a man who has spent his entire life trying to escape war is finally pushed too far? What happens when the quiet life he fought so hard to protect is suddenly destroyed? There is a moment in Rambo: Last Blood that completely changes everything, a moment when John Rambo stops holding back and unleashes the full force of the warrior the world once feared. For years, Rambo tried to leave that life behind. He tried to live peacefully, far away from the chaos and violence that defined so much of his past. But in Rambo: Last Blood, the past finds him again, and this time the consequences are deeply personal. Welcome back to Stardock Daily, the place where we explore powerful movie moments, hidden details, and the stories behind the most legendary action films ever made. At the beginning of the story, John Rambo is no longer the wandering soldier audiences once knew. He is living on his family ranch, trying to build a quiet and stable life. After decades of conflict, it seems like he has finally found a place where he belongs. Rambo spends his days working on the ranch, caring for the land, and staying close to the small group of people who have become his new family. It is a calm and peaceful life, something he never truly had before. But peace has always been fragile for John Rambo. When someone he cares about is taken by a dangerous criminal organization, everything begins to fall apart. The world that Rambo tried to protect suddenly becomes the reason he must return to the battlefield once again. At first, Rambo tries to approach the situation carefully. He searches for answers, travels into dangerous territory, and attempts to bring the person he loves back safely. But the brutal world he enters shows no mercy. The criminals he faces are ruthless and powerful, and they believe that the aging warrior standing in front of them is no longer a threat. That is the moment they make their biggest mistake. Because beneath the quiet exterior of the man living on that ranch still exists the legendary fighter who survived some of the most intense battles imaginable. When Rambo realizes that there is no peaceful way to end the situation, something inside him changes. The warrior returns. What follows is one of the most intense moments in the entire Rambo series. Rambo prepares his land like a battlefield, setting traps, planning every move, and turning his home into a place where his enemies will face the full force of his experience. This moment represents more than just revenge. It represents the years of pain, loss, and survival that shaped John Rambo into the unstoppable fighter he became. Sylvester Stallone delivers a powerful performance in this final chapter, showing both the emotional scars of the character and the terrifying determination that appears when Rambo is pushed beyond his limits. The moment Rambo unleashes everything is not just about action. It is about the final transformation of a man who spent his life trying to escape war but ultimately became one of the most legendary warriors in action movie history. Now I want to hear from you. What was the most unforgettable moment for you in Rambo: Last Blood? Do you think this film was the perfect ending for the character? If you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to Stardock Daily for more action movie breakdowns and powerful film moments. Don't forget to like this video, share it with other movie fans, and leave a comment below with your thoughts. Your support helps the channel grow and keeps these exciting movie discussions going.